are many sort of assumed truths about finance, the finance ideology, such as money equals wealth, such as success equals power and money, such as the financialization of the economy leads to more efficiency, and that efficiency leads to higher economic growth, and that higher economic growth leads to greater prosperity. And by looking at the financial system and our economy through a regenerative lens, through a healthy living systems lens, we actually discover that many of these unquestioned truths that are at the basis of our finance ideology are actually out of alignment with how living systems that sustain themselves in the real world actually work. I'm happy to announce the release of a project called Finance for a Regenerative World. And the idea here is to take the same principles and patterns that we used in regenerative capitalism and look at the financial system through this regenerative lens to discern what works and what needs to change. The paper is organized in 4 parts. Act 1, which is an introduction, a review of the core functions of finance. In other words, what is finance really for? What do we need it for? Getting clear on that. And then a brief review of the regenerative paradigm and the principles that I described in my prior paper. In Act 2, which I'm releasing next month, we'll delve deeper into the problems of finance. What's gone wrong and why is that gone wrong? And then in Act 3, we'll begin to show some of the what I'll call green shoots of a regenerative finance. There's many signs that finance is emerging into a more regenerative state and in support of a regenerative world. And then finally, in Act 4, I do write down my ideas on a policy prescription for the fairly profound shifts in public policy that would be necessary. So my invitation to you all, whether you're an individual, whether you're at an organization, in a business, in government, is to work with us, collaborate with us on forging this idea of a regenerative world.